Good morning, everyone. It's Norman Hartman here again with Monday Morning Motivation. Hope you're doing well. I know many of you are asleep this morning, which is fine. Take the time to do what you need to do. I'm not sure that many will be joining me this morning, but as last time, I will be reposting this video. My time this morning is shorter. I'm headed to the MLK. Good morning, brother Jerome. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope everything's going well up there in DC. I'm headed to the MLK breakfast this morning, as I do every year, to be empowered, to be reminded of the aim for unity and equity across not only our cities and our communities, but across the country and across the nation. So just a great opportunity. If you have things going on in your community that are encouraging you during this time, please, I encourage you, make the sacrifice, roll out of bed, do what you need to do. I know that some of you will still be going to work this morning, so I still want to provide this Monday morning motivation. For those that were with me last time, you know that I was talking about two things. I was talking about definiteness of purpose, which means that you know your purpose, you spend the time necessary to understand what it is that you're supposed to do. What are your goals in life? What is your aim? You don't want to go through life aimlessly, so you want to make sure that you understand your purpose. The second thing was understanding your passion and linking your passion to your purpose. I tell you, when you're able to link your passion to your purpose, it's a well-steamed engine. It's a locomotive, virtually unstoppable. As long as you have breath in your body, you are unstoppable when you're able to link your passion to your purpose. And so I want to continue with that and talk about one thing today, one point, but it's two-pronged, has two faces to it, and that's organizing the life around you, organizing the world around you. Okay, so what do I mean when I say organizing the world around you? When you think about just the country and you think about your cities, you look at construction sites, right? You'll see construction consistently going on around you, and the purpose of that is to organize the streets, organize signs, make sure roads are paved. Why? So that more people can get to the places they need to get to more efficiently. And so when I'm speaking of organizing the world around you, I'm talking about getting on the inside of your mind and organizing your thoughts, organizing your dreams, organizing your plans, so that you can arrive at the things that you've planned to do in an organized fashion, in an efficient way. So I want to encourage you to have two tools, okay? You may already do it, may already have them. If you already have them, then great, you're ahead of the curve. I want you to go out and get a journal. This journal is, the purpose of this journal is for you to pin things down concerning your vision and your purpose, and also to write down things that are going to enhance your purpose, things that are going to encourage you to move forward. And the second thing that I want you to get is a planner. The planner is going to help for the second side, which is the logistical side. So you've got two sides of your purpose that I focus on anyway. The first side is the visionary side. That's what you want to use your journal for. That's the easy side. That allows you to focus in on your goals. That's the fun side, where you get to kind of dream up your ideas. If you want to, become a millionaire, whatever it is, you get to kind of dream up the fun side of it. But the logistical side is just as important. Logistics of it, of making sure that the mechanics of it, what you do every single day to make sure that you get your goal. And that's what your planner is for. So I want to make sure that you have those two goals, right? So what is the importance of organizing the world around you? Well, as we talked about on the last time we were together, we know that there are many stresses around us, that we know there are many stresses in the world, and many things that grab our attention. From the time that you walk in your place of work on Monday morning, there are many things that need to be done. There are probably things that have rolled over from last week. There's no telling, especially if you're working retail or you deal with you have a customer-facing job, that there are things that out there that virtually you're unable to plan for. However, that's what that planner is for. That planner is for you to set in motion the activity for the day. So whatever things, if there are things that are important for you to get done today. You need to make sure you write those 5 things down and be flexible. So, you may have time frames or things that you want to put out there, but you have to remain flexible, especially, as I mentioned, if you're in a customer-facing or customer-facing job, or in a job where, you're a high-activity job where you don't have a lot of flexibility already. So making sure that you have those things are very important. For instance, with me doing this video, the thing that's important to me is not only tell you what to do, but tell you how, and to give you examples. So for me, I wrote down things in my planner, the things that were important for me to do. And things got busy, because I'm in a customer facing position. So there were some things that I could not plan for, that were very important, that took priority, that I had to pay attention to. However, I did not lose track of the things that I wanted to accomplish for the week. So maybe there were some things that I wanted to do and accomplish on Monday, that I wanted to accomplish on Tuesday, Wednesday, that didn't get done until Saturday. However, it got done, right? And that's the main objective. So you gotta, I was listening to a guy, his name is Jim Rohn, go out on YouTube. I encourage you to listen to these guys. So when I name drop some of these guys, they know that they are authors and know that they are motivational speakers. So go out and listen to them. Don't just listen to me. Take my word for it. But he talks about learning how to think on paper. And that's very important, especially, if you're like me and you used to depend on your mind and depend on your brain to kind of remember everything and record everything. That's not the best way to do it, because as you know, we all forget things sometimes. But if you learn how to think on paper, you don't forget it. You don't forget to go back to do these things. All right. So I've talked about the visionary part of it. One last thing before I have to go. And you want to set systems in place, okay? All right, this is very important as you move forward towards your goals. Set systems in place. What do I mean by systems? Set things around you that make it easier for you to have a clear focus in reaching your goal. You don't want to be wasting your time with mechanics. You don't want to be wasting your time doing things differently every day, or being caught off guard by the logistics of what you have to do. For instance, for me, I don't want to be caught off guard by not organizing paperwork, not having a system in place to organize my paperwork. I don't want to be caught off guard by not having a system in place to make sure that I'm able to attend appointments. I don't want to be caught off guard by anything that's going to deter me from accomplishing the goals that I've set out there. And so it's very important that you have those 2 things, that you have your planner that's going to refresh your mind. It's going to keep your mind sharp. The way I use my planner is I write in it usually daily, but I go out and I remind myself of the things that I wrote in my planner, so that when I go to work, I'm focused on the things that are purpose driven. And then the second thing, my planner, I've already planned out my day. Jim Rohn, I'm going to reference him again. He says something that's very important. He says, don't start your day before it's finished. Don't start your week before it's completed. Don't start your month before it's completed. So what is he saying? Basically what he's saying is, if you plan out your day before you even get it started, then you'll be able to stay focused. You'll be able to maintain clarity concerning your purpose and concerning your vision. So my time with you today was much shorter, but of course, Monday morning, I'll be here next Monday morning. I've already got some exciting things planned on next morning, Monday morning. I've already, as I mentioned today, planning is very important. So meet me next Monday, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.